you back, we'll keep falling till the end of time.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pull it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Cruyff. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And this is Luis Suarez. Rijkaard. Cruyff, and he plays one through. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Cannavaro. And it's Vieira. Totti. Pelé. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Messi goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. And they've got rid. But it's Thuram. No, that's been intercepted. Best, very much a man of this moment. Best, he's found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Best really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rijkaard. Best. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0. It's Luis Suarez! Caught offside that time. Now it's Eto'o. Vieira. And it's Totti. Pelé, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Oh, that was vital. Vieira. Rijkaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. That's a little off target. Now it's Eto'o, and he's intervened well there. Cannavaro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. And that is a little undercooked. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And
Best! What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Senegal are looking to go forward now. Cruyff quietly revving up. Baresi. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
No, it's come to nothing.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Pull it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Totti.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's a delicate pass. And he's there to clear it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Now it's Eto'o. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Messi. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Number 17, Ibrahimovic. Number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 19, Messi. Number 22, Iniesta.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Cruyff! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Takes a shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's best! It's bounced back off the post. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, they've got it again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Best. Has a look and place it forward. Pull it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Totti, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Now it's Pelé. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And this is Eto'o.
Senegal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now. It's
Chance! Cruyff.
just as I thought, Peter. It looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Closing in on goal. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Totti. 30 minutes gone. Luis Suarez. And it's Totti. Passes short and sharp. Totti cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Played out towards the right wing. It's played through for him. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been cut short. Best. Totti. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not
And we
good,
come
Peter.
to you now
It
with
seems
a
the
quick
team were just a bit
request
too
for
busy
support for our
playing
World
within
Charity
themselves,
Fund.
too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Senegal, number 5, Cannavaro. Coming
So
on
off
to
we go
replace
once
him
more.
is number 6.
Senegal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, can he get onto this? Luis Suarez, nicely aimed pass. And here's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Senegal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Quality ball. And it's Luis Suarez. And this is Hullet. Pings in across. Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Pelé. Senegal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Best. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Decent chance! Cleared without complication. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Suarez puts his foot on the gas. Luis Suarez. Totti. Knocks it into... And the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Senegal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Knocks it out wide. Cruyff. Now then, it's Eto'o! Oh, another save.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Substitution for Senegal, number 23, Pelé.
So now we're going to get those
Number
changes
10,
we have been expecting.
Francesco Totti.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Number
Look, he's the
11,
one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Iniesta.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Senegal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff, and he's in on goal. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was very necessary. Rummenigge. It's run loose here. And shifted it to the flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Iniesta. And it's Hullet. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. Match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Totti. And here's Suarez. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great chance! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's He's tried one! Ruud Gullit! Beyond special! What a player! About as smooth as it gets. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries to pass it through, and that pass just didn't quite work. Cruyff. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Senegal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Vieira. And it's Messi. Thuram spots it and intercepts. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pull it. It's a searching pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, that's neat. Vieira has created one goal already. Cruyff.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gets into some space. Pull it. Totti. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Eto'o. Cruyff. Totti. Pull it. And it's Totti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Puyol. Now it's Eto'o. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And he's found a way past. Chiellini tries to clear. Best. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pelé. Senegal finding their passes. And this is Gullit. Gullit touches it back. Gullit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance to deliver. Big header! Off the post! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Pelé at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We just...
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! And right on half-time, that is telling. And the half-time whistle goes. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Senegal are up by the odd goal in 3. And the shot! He scores! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Senegal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And this is Luis Suarez. He is through. Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Best. And this is Eto'o.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nesta. Pelé. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. In with the challenge.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's well positioned here. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's managed to get rid. And that is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is... It's Totti! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Totti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Thuram. Puyol. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Suarez looking to be a menace in the final third. Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Totti. This looks promising. But they've got it again. Totti. Totti. Totti! Brilliant by Totti! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead is extended still further. He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Senegal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Luis Suarez. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's got away. Totti! Just cruising. They are cruising. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Senegal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. And it's Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cruyff wins the duel this time. And he plays one through. Eto'o picks it up out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ibrahimovic. That's a lovely, neat pass.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Vieira. Best has found the net here, of course. And it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could set him on his way. And he welcomes it in. And that is that. Senegal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Totti picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Senegal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.